everybody, my name is Jay. I'm the director of the Palm Springs Swing Dance Classic. This is the beautiful Desiree Gonzalez. If you need information, please go to our website, peoplewhodance.net, N-E-T.net, peoplewhodance.net. You can always call me on the cell phone, which is area code 805-405-2946. Okay, all the time our students, they ask us, hey, can you put some of the moves on a video notebook? So that's what we got going on here right now. This is our video notebook of some of the moves that were done in April and in May. So the first thing we're doing today is we're going to be working on some techniques for the West Coast Swing Whip. So we've got a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 5 and a 6 and a 1 and a 2, a 3 and a 4, a 5, 6, 7 and 8 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 5 and a 6, 7 and 8, 1, 2. This is a side whip. It's a half whip. You bring the lady into the side, send her out 3 and 4, and then you turn her back to where she came from, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now what I did differently here in this particular style of whip is I prepped my lady and I turned her in on count 1. Oh, 1. The lady completes her turn all on 1 and steps straight back on count 2. Oh, 1, she's turned, and then she steps back on her 2. Then we ask the girls to go back, back, back on 3 and 4. Back, back, back. Except the man was in charge of pulling her forward. We didn't ask the girls to go back and forward. We asked the girls to go back, back, back. And then the man was in charge of bringing her forward. So look, let's look at just that much. We've got 1, 2, 3, and 4. The man brings the lady forward on the 4. The man steps out of the way on the 5 and turns her back the way she came from. 5, 6, 7, and 8. It's a half whip or a side whip, depending on how you call it. Now, gentlemen, you have to prepare the lead off of the anchor of the previous move. So if we did a sugar push, 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6. My arm is stretching out on 6. I'm going to bring her forward on that count 1, and I'm going to pivot her on and 1, and 1. And what the ladies are going to do is they're going to step forward on the 1, they're going to feel that pivot and pivot all the way, and then step back on count 1. That's one way of doing it. Other people like the girl to come forward on the 1, forward on the 2, and then pivot. That's okay too. That's okay. That's okay. Let's look at that style. We bring the girl forward on the 1, we bring her forward on the 2, and then she pivots into our arm. But that's not what we're doing. What we're doing is we're pivoting the girl on the 1, and then she goes back on 2. Now that comes off with the anchor. So the whole move looks like this. And a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4, a 5 and a 6 and a 1 and a 2, a 3 and a 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right, there you go. Then we added a simple turn off of count 5 for the lady. Ready, we go, and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4, a 5, 6, 7, and 8. If you give the lady a slight prep as she's coming forward on her 4, there's her slight prep. Can you see that? A slight swivel. And then I give her a swivel on the 5. She's going outwards on her 5. My hand is on the outside of her wrist, and I pull, and that makes her give a beautiful spin. And she anchors 7 and 8. She could extend it, since I'm giving her a free spin, she can extend it and do a double for 9 and 10. So let's look at that. So if we've got the pretty girl over here, we're going to go 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8, 9 and 10. She can do that because I let go of her. It's a free spin. It's a free spin. Then we took our whip and we went all the way around for a standard whip. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, 6, 7, and 8. The ladies don't have to do very much different. They just have to follow the men. What I asked the men to do is I asked the men to stand in front of the girl on count 4, except I want the man to move back on his 4 and 4. And as he's going back, the man's going to pivot off of the 4 and face directly back on 5. 5. Now I'm facing this way on the 5. I let the girl walk away on the 6, and then she anchors 7 and 8. We'll walk it through slow. 1, 2, 3, back 4, turn 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now I said turn 5, but really I'm turning off of my 4th count step. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Watch, you'll see me do it. 1, 2, 3, turn 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. That's a standard whip the way we do it. Then we added a prep on the 5 and gave the lady a double turn. Actually, a turn and a half. Feels like a double turn to her. And I think we ended at 9 and 10. But let's look and see. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 5, 6, 7, and 8. That was the standard way. Finishes on the 8. Let's look at that. So we've got a 1, 2, 3, and 4. Prep inwards on the 5. I'm prepping her inwards on her 5, and I'm going to turn her off of that. And then she anchors. Okay? 1, 2, 3, and 4. 5, 6, 7, and 8. 9 and 10. There you go. That's all the different fun things we did in our basic whips class, and we're just going to break it right there. Once again, if you need to get a hold of us, check out our website, peoplewhodance.net. Thanks. Bye-bye.